Hi everyone, it's Mary. I'm here at my office and I wanted to do a quick review. I have a spare moment and I spoke to you guys about how I'm going to have to try and balance my life a little bit more and do my responsibilities, but I also feel like part of my life is you guys. I mean, I love doing the videos, but one thing I have to make sure is that I don't let the videos take over my life. So what I'm hoping to do now is I am going to try and do a video when I can, and so if that means that while I'm working and when I have a spare moment, if there's something that I can share with you guys, I'll definitely do that at my store. So I might have to cut the video short if I get a call through or somebody calls me or needs to speak to me, but let's see how it works out and see if this is something that is possible for me to do. So a lot of you have requested to see my new setup for my planner. And as you know, I am trying to simplify my life. So I'm basically just working with one planner now. This is my Daytimer Family Plus planner. And it is, I love it. It was $20 at Walmart. I love the inserts. I actually don't mind the binder. It is very vinyl. It's not leather, but I don't know why, but I'm so in love with this binder and its inserts. I've added the DIY fish inserts. I have two types in here, and I will write the exact name on the video when I edit it, because I never can remember the names. But in December, I purchased her one of her life planners. I think it's the one that has the weekly inserts, the monthly, and it's the daily inserts that are blank, so you have to write the dates on it. And I really enjoyed it a lot, and I then purchased the year that has the monthly calendars, the weekly calendars, and the day on 2 pages. And I've worked on that in the January, for the month of January, and I love it. And so I wanted to share with you how I use it, and I'll do a more detailed video on my system. I'm still working it out, so I don't really want to share that with you until I've fine-tuned it. And also with the day on 2 pages, I dump everything on the paper. So I have phone numbers, I have business contacts, I have my finances, whatever happens that day, I just dump on the 2 sheets. So there's a lot of personal information that I cannot share with you guys, but what I want to do is, once I get my system done, I'm hoping to be able to have a page where I can sort of show you my details and the system I am incorporating without personal information on it. So just bear with me. Thank you guys for all your support and understanding about how I'm trying to balance my life more, and I'm trying to just do things that need to be done, and sometimes I can't share as much as I used to, but I still want to share. I feel that you guys help me out as much as I hope that I'm able to inspire you to do certain things. So that being said, let me show you my well-loved Daytimer Family Plus planner. So inside right now, what I love about this binder is that there's this little pocket here that I keep my Martha Stewart notepads in. It's the post-it notes, and also my Martha Stewart dewdrop. And I don't know why I have this in here. It's a journaling card, and it has no purpose, but I don't seem to want to take it out, so it's in there. And then you've seen this before where I have this, I got it at Staples, and it is a file folder that holds all my bills, and I put these little, I believe it's called the Orly, I'm not sure, but these magnetic clips, and I put one on each side, and I put it in the middle of the file so that when the two meet, it attracts each other, and it keeps this shut so that nothing falls out, because I keep all my bills in here that need to be paid for the month. And then I have this, oh sorry, that was my pen. I have this page protector almost. It's like a, I guess it's like a dashboard, but it keeps all the paper nice and wrinkle free. And then this section here is the first section that I bought from DIY Fish, and I used it in December. And so here the front page is just a brain dump of things that come in my head that, you know, I have to say, oh, I have to remember this, like it says to pay my hydro and pay checks for tuition, do some scholarship applications, submit my bills. Anything that I just want out of here and put in here, I just dump it in. And then I keep it all attached together with this little doohickey that I absolutely love. It's from Adam. Hi, Adam. And it is this clip, and it has a happy face, and it pushes down to keep everything secure. I absolutely love that. Anyways, I think he bought it at Moji. I'm not sure. But in here, so the first part is a month planner. So it says December, and then it has my objectives, my events for December, and then it says my notes. And then for each week, there were 5 weeks in December, and I put down the events that are happening in that week. And then this here was for the first week in December, and there was only one day, and I didn't bother writing on it because there wasn't much happening. So this here is the projects that had to be done, and then I crossed it off, and so on and so forth. So the second week had more information, events, projects, notes, and then again, this is the third week, fourth week, and fifth week. And then what I did was, because I needed more than that, I needed to be able to write on a daily basis. I printed out her blank sheets the day on 2-page, and what I've done here is I put my to-dos for my my life in the front box. On the bottom box, I do my to-dos for business. This here is my timeline schedule, and then here is my daily brain dump. Whatever things I want to remember, anything that I think of, a recipe that I want, I just dump it in. I've even drawn pictures because I was inspired by Fish. She draws a lot of pictures on her planner. So this becomes my brain dump. And so I was doing that in December, especially during Christmas. And I drew a picture of some shopping bags. And, you know, I even, this year I was trying to draw my post office, my P.O. box and my post office. And then, you know, I stick my sticky notes on there too. I love using this here for my timeline because it really highlights the color codes and who they're for and what's happening. I really enjoy doing that. And I thought that they had run out of these and they weren't supplying them anymore at my dollar store, my local dollar store. It's called Dollar Smart. But they are. I was so thrilled when I went there. They still had them, so that was great. And I had this urge to like buy tons of it because I was scared they're going to run out. But because I'm trying to simplify, I decided I was only buying one, and if it runs out, I'll just deal with it, so I'm not hoarding things. And I was very proud of myself for that. Anyways, so that's what I did in December. And then I really, really enjoyed it. So what I've done now is I purchased her yearly a day on 2-page insert. And again, I will write it below what the name is so that you guys have it if you're interested. And what I did in the front here is I did a brain dump of things that I need to do or I want to do in the month of January. And then here I still haven't done it, but I'm going to put down my bills, things that I need to be done on a monthly basis. I haven't done that yet, and I want to. And then I kind of printed this out wrong, so you're just going to have to bear with me. But here is my month calendar. And her calendar is a little different because it goes from right to left and from top to bottom. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. It goes this way, right? But what happens is all the Mondays hit together, all the Tuesdays hit together, all the Wednesdays hit together, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturday, Sunday. And I really, really like that, and I'll tell you why. So this here is the weekly chart. So this is for the first week of January. And here I printed it wrong because I ended up printing up a calendar again, which was not right, but I didn't want to reprint it. So here is the day on 2 pages. And New Year's I didn't have very much going on, so I stuck a Hello Kitty sticker on it. But, and on the second too. But let me show you a day that happened like once the kids went back to school. So this here is the second week of January, and that was last week. And what I think what I'm going to show you sort of is the third week, because I moved all my highlighters over because I'm in the current week. So this is the current week. And as you see on this section here, I have the schedules that are happening for the week for my children. And they're on highlighter stickers so that I can just move them from week to week so that I don't have to rewrite it. But what I love about it is with DIY Fish, her inserts have two boxes for the Monday. So this box here is Monday, and for the week, the current week page, she has another box for Monday. So what I do is I put the kids' activities on the outer box, and then any appointments or events that happen, I write it on the second box for that week. And the reason why I did that was I still need to know when I'm flipping through my days, like for example, this is Monday. I need to know the events that happen for the week because I schedule, right? But I don't really need to see this box, the second box anymore, because this is Monday. So anything that was written on there will be transferred onto here for my to-dos. So this one section is almost like a brain dump. I dump whatever needs to be done for that week. And then when I get to Monday, I write down what was in the box in here, in my to-dos, and what section. So here I have personal to-dos, business to-dos. This is my timeline schedule, and as you see, there's certain activities or things, events, my husband, my daughter, and then I also write down their events here. Or I don't write it down, but I have a little dewdrop that has their events here too. And this is exactly what this is. Why I do it? It's redundant, yes, but it takes me no more time because I just move them over, and I kind of like the look of the dewdrops, and I know it's not necessary, but if I don't want to look up here, I know it's here. And I don't really need to write these in my timeline. What I write more in my timeline are like things that don't happen on a regular occurrence. So my daughter had a late start at school, so that's why that's there. And my husband was supposed to drive the kids, but my son was sick, so that didn't happen. But, and that's what I write on there, really. I did write the regular soccer practice, but that fluctuates. Sometimes it starts a certain time, sometimes it's later. So that's why I wrote that. And then the second page here is just my brain dump of things that happen. So I have things, business and personal, phone numbers, you know, a customer who gave me some personal information that I just wrote on there, some scholarship research stuff for my daughter, this shopping bag here, this purse, I put down a list of things I need for the groceries for that dinner, and then the bottom here I usually put my home tasks that need to be accomplished. And as you see, I didn't do a lot of my tasks on Monday, so I had to move it forward to Tuesday. And you know, I'm still doing that system. I love it. It's almost like a physical thing that I have to do. So it makes me want to accomplish the task so I can see it disappear from my page. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it's a good system, and in general it works for me. The other thing that I'm trying to incorporate this year is I am also putting bank balances and bank transactions that I've done for my business on the bottom, and on the top, so it goes from 1 a.m. in the morning till midnight. A lot of times I'm asleep between 1 and around 6 or 5:45. So what I've done is I've just put a line across this section here, and here I am noting down my expenditures for the day. So I went to the groceries and I spent $47, and I'm also keeping my receipts. And what I do is I usually put a clip here, and I keep all my receipts for the day in the back, and then when the day is done I am putting my receipts in the front, and you see I have done that on this day too, just so that I can sort of look back and be accountable for my spending. So that I'm trying out and seeing how that's working. And then if I have transferred or if I've done any sort of bank transactions, I'm also putting it up there. And so that's how I'm working my schedule. And as you see, I do have my highlighter stickers here with my kids' activities, and I am going to move them once, like Monday was just done yesterday, but I wanted to show you guys exactly how that looks. And I just use the fine little sticky notes that I got from, oh, where is it? I got them from Dollar Joy. Again, I know you guys have asked me where. Unfortunately, Dollar Joy only has one store. And so they're these little tiny, thin. They're like, I don't know, a quarter or a 1/8 or a quarter-inch fluorescent highlighters, and they come in the colors that I use for my family. So green's my husband, blue's my son, yellow is myself, pink is my daughter, and orange is family. And I really like them. They stick very, very well. And like these ones I've been using, I think, since September, and they're still very sticky. The paint is starting to peel a little bit, so it's been September, October, November, December, January, so 5 months, and I'm feeling like I might have to redo them now. So that's not bad for dollar store highlighters. So that's about it. Now you're probably going to ask, am I still using my week on 2-page inserts that I get with the Daytimer Family Plus? And yes, definitely I am. So how I've changed that around, I still use the monthly calendar because I love how big it is. I really, really like that. This one here, the one with DIY fish, I haven't really used it. I've put down like dance competitions and just certain appointments. But I saw, I think it was Nadine. Hi Nadine. She put down the market dots to indicate certain dates. I might try that out. We'll have to see. But I want to show you my week on 2-page. So this is for this week. And as you see, I'm not putting the little inserts anymore because I've got that 2-page on one. I get confused. It's a day on 2-page, and I just dump all the information on there now. But as you see, I've got my meal planning here. So we had vegetarian chili on Monday. We're going to have meatloaf on Tuesday, taco pie on Wednesday, pork loin and 3-pepper dip on Thursday. Friday we're having tacos, Saturday pizza, and then Sunday chicken paprikash. So I'm still using that as my planner. And again, I have my little yellow highlighters with my weekly chores on there. I do put down little notes still of my family activity. This is more my family planner, so my family can look at this and see on a quick note what's happening, what's for dinner. And then the back section, the DIY fish, is more my business and personal insert, or my planner. This, I feel like DIY fish, her inserts, I almost use it like a notebook where, you know, when I'm working, I'll be talking on the phone and somebody will say something or note something down, and instead of like just keeping it in my brain, because my brain seems to be like a sieve, especially as I get older, I'm not remembering as much. I'll write it down on here so that I can flip through the pages and see if I need to note it down somewhere or just remember certain things. So the way my mind works is too, some people like to work in like very organized, well, pretty pages. But because my brain likes to be a little curious and nosy, I kind of like it where it's scribbly and messy a little bit, because I like to look at the lines and look through it. It's just the way my brain works. I work better when it's not so clean. It's a little bit more messy, if that makes sense. So what I will do though is like go through all my notes, and it probably takes more time, but this is just the way my brain works. I'll just go through my notes maybe at the end on Sunday, just to go through things, make sure I've accomplished it, or take notes on things that I still need to do. So that is my system. You know, I still have the rest of the stuff. I have little like video ideas and so on and so forth. Oops, things falling out. But as I said, I'm trying to simplify my life. And the other thing I do too, just so you know, is sometimes, and this isn't always, but when I feel like journaling or writing down something that's happened in that day, once my week, or I'll show you here, once the little dewdrops are gone, because once, you know, the day's gone, I move the dewdrops either to the following week or the next day, depending if I accomplished the task. I will journal on this bottom section of DIY insert, because it's blank. And, you know, if I just want to note something that happened that day, that's what I'm trying to do, is journal. And I don't do it often. Sometimes I just put a one-liner. Sometimes, like on Sunday, all I wrote down on here was like something I found out. Sometimes just a one-line thing, and sometimes, like yesterday, I didn't write anything down. But if I want to journal, I just write it on this section. So that's how I'm trying to simplify it. My life, I'm not using multiple planners, and part of me feels like, oh, it's, you know, what a waste, I spent all that money. But in the long run, I think simplifying is going to save me money, and you never know. I'm not the type of person that tends to stick with one thing constantly. I change things around. I get bored sometimes, but there are things that do stay, like for example how I use my post-it notes to have activities. I've been using that for a long time now, and it's really worked for me. But there are things that happen where I get bored, and I will change things around. But right now, the one planner system is working for me. It's simple. The brain dump thing where I just write notes is working for me. I like being accountable for all my expenses and writing it on the top section here between 1 to 6 a.m. Seems to work for me too.